So happy for the win, but first I want to thank our fans. We had a 3 home game stand, and they have been fantastic. Almost a sellout game on Sunday, especially with the weather. For them to come up to support us and show up for us the way that they do, we're so appreciative. We love playing at home, but we love playing in front of them. So I want to say thank you to our community and our fans for coming out to support us. It's always a tough battle. I have so much respect for Miami, so I am thrilled with this win. Thought it was a great collective win for our team. We knew that it was gonna be a battle for 40 minutes with the way that they pressure. So the fact that we came out and took care of business, I was really happy. Wanted to build from our win versus Boston College, and I felt like we did that. Led by these two, Hannah's got a couple records, tying the record for career games with 6+ steals that Skylar had, and then the freshman record for 13 20-point games. So just unbelievable that record was held by Beth Morgan. So unbelievable what she's doing. And then I thought KK was a huge spark for us. She was such a positive light, defensively, offensively. I thought she showed great poise. She looked to be really aggressive offensively and did a great job on the board. So just really happy with the entire team.
Coach, I heard you mention a couple times, like, take the shot, you're open, take the shot. Like, you want your teammates, your players to take more open shots in these type of games, even if you're missing, but you were hitting it there.
Yeah, down the stretch, I wanted us to run the clock a little bit because of their press, but early on, I felt like we had really good opportunities to take the wide open looks or to get an even closer look to the rim, a more higher percentage shot. So I'm definitely a proponent of being aggressive offensively when I feel like we have the right looks.
And then Hannah, are you surprised? Probably not surprised. You weren't surprised last time at your performance, but another record. How do you list them and count them all? She's broken in a short amount of time.
And I just come in and play basketball. I'm just blessed to be able to, break these records. But I'm just going out having fun and then end up breaking them, and then coaches let me know. But yeah.
Coach, can you talk about your zone defense? It's 2 games in a row. Boston College, it was their season low. It was almost Miami season low. High 20s in turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
The zone even seemed better tonight, though, in a lot of what's going on with that.
I think, again, momentum building. They're trusting it. They're understanding it more. We have, in our starting lineup, we have 2, our top of the zone, are brand new to the system. So I thought over time, it's a lot of learning. It's a lot of teaching different defensive principles. And I think they're bought in with it, and I think we're just getting better with it. We're pressing full court in it, and we're understanding offenses. They have had great carryover from practice, preparing, scouting. Credit to my coaches. They do a great job at preparing us and preparing the team, and it's a carryover with that. But they're working extremely hard in practice, and the times we're not practicing, I feel like they're really absorbing the information with film and video.
Can I follow up with KK? KK, you were kind of nodding your head there, and you aren't always in, sometimes you're guarding bigger players in that zone. Can you talk about what you've kind of learned and how you've become effective in it?
The zone I've been doing it since my freshman year, so having to learn the just principles and things like that. But I feel like like Coach Ivy said, like in practice, we're practicing it, then we have film, and we're able to look at the mistakes that we made from the last game and just building off of that each game.
Coach, not to take anything away from the win, the positive vibes, but take away that 10-0 run in the second quarter, and it's a much closer final score. Is there any concern at all that as the season goes on that it might get tougher and it might not always be this easy?
Yeah, I think just a lesson of just keeping your foot on the gas, to be honest. They were fighting, they were desperate, and so we have to come up with the same energy that we did in the first and second quarter, early in the first quarter, how we started the game. So I think just not having any mental lapse at all defensively and keeping our intensity up for 40 minutes. And I think that's a lesson, that any team can come back. Luckily we extended the lead enough that it wasn't enough for them. But we have to keep our intensity level high, so I think it's a learning experience.
Hannah, obviously an incredible season to this point, and Coach just mentioned it. But you're about at the halfway point of your first collegiate season. Is there any concern at all that you might hit a wall at some point, or do you think you can just keep this production up?
No, I don't look at it like I'm scared to hit a wall. I don't like to play in fear, and I'm obviously trusting in God, and I know He's brought me this far, and I trust in my teammates and my coaches, and I know if I'm in a slump, then my teammates are always going to step it up, and my coaches have my back too, so I'm not worried about hitting a slump.
feels like you're averaging at least 1 and 1 per game. Talk about the mentality of obviously crashing the boards, being able to go through contact and get those layups. What goes into that mentally when you're driving the lane? That you've got 2 defenders on you.
I don't know. I like to play aggressive. I love getting N1s. I love cheering my teammates on when they get N1s. I think it just really gets the crowd hype and it gets the bench really hype. And so like when I get an N1, I'm looking around, I'm screaming, I'm yelling. It's fun for me.
KK, you're now in year 2. Talk about the growth from your freshman season when you're still kind of learning the ropes, and now you got the experience under your belt. Has the game slowed down for you? What's it like now that you're in your second season?
Definitely from my freshman year to my sophomore year, it's been a lot easier. But a credit to my coaches and my teammates, like they've really helped me transition and just keep building off of things that I've learned in the first year and just applying it and trying not to make the same mistakes over and over again. I think is a big key in my growth this year.
Neil, Hannah had a sequence in the second quarter where she chased down an obvious layup from way behind. Then she drew a charge on the inbound, and then she stole the ball in the next play. I mean, the first 2 aren't even noted in stats, obviously, and then she makes that play. Did you run out of superlatives for the kind of sequencing that?
Did I run out of what?
Superlatives for the kind of sequencing that she's been doing, in those kinds of instances. It's just, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Some of it's coachable, but some of it I imagine it's not.
I mean, that's it. Like she mentioned, like that's a gift. She has a gift, a God-given gift, and she just plays with so much passion. And I'm starting not to be surprised by the things that she does, but she just plays with so much energy and fearlessness that she'll make plays like that. But every game, I'm expecting something dynamic from her. So like that was an incredible sequence. But it's because of how competitive she is and the fire that she plays with. She never takes plays off. So I mean, that's just like I said, just a talent. It's a gift she has.
Then for KK, 3 straight games in double digits. You got them all in the first half tonight. And your role changes a lot. Is anything in particular locking in for you offensively?
I think I'm just getting a lot more comfortable. I mean, we got Tony back, and then we got Maddie back. So I feel like all of us are just building that confidence and knowing that we have our team a lot healthier. So that confidence helps me play with confidence on the offensive end.
Coach, 31 points off turnovers. I mean, how does that defensive pressure kind of play into the offense?
I think it's amazing, and I'm really happy with the way that we've been able to capitalize with the turnovers and steals, because that's something in the past. We'll have a couple 2-on-1s and didn't really execute and transition reads. And tonight, I thought they did a great job of. Outlets are great, our pace is great, and we're doing a great job of finding the open player and making the right read. So I love that. It's something we've been working on for the past couple weeks. So to see it translate into 31 points is really promising for us, because it's something we've been focusing on.
And now 3-game homestand wrapped up. You have Sony back, you have Maddie back.
Yes.
A little bit healthier. How's it feel to kind of have this 3-game homestand wrapped up with some more players on the roster available?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy. Obviously, I wanted to go 3-0, but going 2-1 in front of our fans, having our starters back, I think is going to be something that can help us transition to next week going on the road in the ACC, which is going to be really tough. But I'm just grateful. I'm grateful and blessed, that we're a little bit more healthy, and hopefully we can continue getting healthy and stay healthy for the rest of the season. Just prayers for that.
Yeah, Hannah, just one for you. Now that you're 5 games in, you've been on both sides of it. What have you learned about what it takes to win the ACC so far?
I think just trusting my teammates. I'm learning that I have to have trust in my teammates, and obviously we're gonna go through adversity, and we've been through adversity with injuries and not having like a couple starters. But just still being able to play with the people that we have now, and still being able to come out with the victory. So just having trust in my teammates, and I think I'm getting better